Well, we're in the home stretch now for the Flow Sports Fix on this Tuesday night. Don't forget the show repeated later on tonight, and we'll be back again for the Wednesday edition coming up tomorrow. But right now it's time to get our tickets, settle back and get on board.
All aboard the Sports Express, your ticket to sporting news.
All right, we're going to start with AFL, and apparently there's been some demands of players by the Australian Football League, and they are telling players that they need to stop something immediately. It's got nothing to do with the phone in the locker room saga. No, they need to stop spitting pickle juice onto the turf. Turfs are expensive to maintain, and you're spitting this nasty, highly acidic stuff onto the turf, and they're killing it. Every single club has received a bit of a notification telling players that they're no longer allowed to gargle that pickle juice and spit it out onto the turf. If you're going to do that, then, get yourself a cup. Have like an old tobacco cup that when you had the spitting tobacco or that kind of chewing tobacco, whatever it was. It's a gross thing they've got to do. I understand they have to do it to avoid cramping, and they don't actually have to swallow it. They've just got to gargle it in the back of the throat. But still, to spit the stuff out is leaving nasty grass burns all over the turf. So I imagine now they're going to have a nice little spit bucket that they can pass around. I'm sure that's totally 100% COVID safe, right? Moving on to golfing news, and the reason why this is making headlines was a young man on the 15th hole in the PGA Championship, and it's an everyday kind of hole. There's nothing spectacular about it. None of his shots were amazing, but it's the picture that's drawn attention because just meters behind him, he was right near the water. Okay, there's actually a sign behind him saying "Do not feed or disturb the alligators." And like a meter behind this sign, you just see these two eyes and this reptile creature just watching this shot. Golfer's got no clue that this alligator is behind him. And I know alligators, they're smaller than crocs. Like here in Australia, we got saltwater crocs. Alligators can still do some damage. They're still going to jump out the water. They're still going to hurt bad. If that's not a reason to stick to Wii Golf, I don't know what is.
Golf can be crazy enough at times without adding alligators to the mix. What do you reckon? That'd be how would you score that too if the alligator took your ball and your club and everything else, but you were okay? Well, yeah, it's scary stuff. Scary golf. You can just imagine it too, can't you? Well, Courtney will be back with the Sports Express on the Flow, Brekkie Flow, tomorrow morning from 6 a.m. And don't forget to have a look on our Facebook page for the degrees of toast that you like as well. Toastgate, having a bit of toast in us. Go and have a look on our Facebook page, Flow FM Australia, and Court back on the Brekkie Flow tomorrow morning from 6. Thanks for your company this evening. A reminder, if you're involved in a sport and you'd like us to cover it and talk about it and get it known and get other people having a conversation about the greatness of your sport, get in touch with us via our Facebook page, Flow FM Australia, or you can send us an email to news@flowfm.com.au. We look forward to those conversations, and there'll be a very special conversation coming up on tomorrow's show with the Flow Man and the Stat Man. Yes, it's going to be an interesting one, and you want to make sure you're listening out for it. That's coming up tomorrow on the Wednesday edition of Flow Sports Fix. Enjoy your footy training, netball training, whatever sport training you're doing tonight. Look after yourselves. Make sure you drink plenty of fluid and that, and stretch and cool down and all that sort of thing. Enjoy your sport, and we'll catch you again.